Welcome back. To continue with our teaching of how to make brown rice, the brown rice is now done. So it has been on the stove for 1 hour. After 1 hour's time, all the water should have been absorbed by the brown rice. So there shouldn't be any more water in your pot. The brown rice should be soft and it should be completely cooked. Now here's some troubleshooting for you. Let's say within 35 to 45 minutes, all your water is gone and you run the risk of scorching or burning your brown rice. Well, then probably the heat on your stove is too high, which is why that flame tamer that I told you about really comes in handy. It's called a flame diffuser or a flame tamer, and you can find them at kitchen supply stores. And that would really help you cook a perfect pot of brown rice. Let's say after an hour of your brown rice simmering on the stove, you still have water in with your brown rice. Well, that tells you that the temperature on your stove is too low, and so it hasn't properly cooked. So after you've worked with the brown rice for a little bit, you'll be able to cook the perfect pot of brown rice on your stove depending on the temperature that you're dealing with. Right? So the brown rice is done. Let me show it to you. We take the lid off, and the way that I check it is I take a rice paddle and I just very gently just move the brown rice aside, and you can see that all the water has been absorbed, so the brown rice is done. So here is our delicious brown rice. Now remember, brown rice is naturally sweet to the taste, so brown rice works wonderful to put into a soup. I love brown rice in a soup. Lots of different vegetables and brown rice to add some sweetness. You can also use brown rice in a soup if you want to use the brown rice as your thickening agent. You know, you could have like a pureed soup and you could use the brown rice. In the wintertime, I like to use baked squash and brown rice and put it in a soup and then puree it so it makes a nice creamy soup. The brown rice does great for that. Of course, brown rice works really well in a stir fry. Get your favorite vegetables and you can do like a stir-fried brown rice. Casseroles. Brown rice works great in casseroles. And hey, how about breakfast? Yes, you can have the brown rice for a breakfast. In fact, I have this great breakfast porridge recipe in my Perceptions in Healthy Cooking cookbook. And all my cookbooks can be found on macroval.com. Brown rice. It should be the first thing that you do when you want to start your journey on living a healthy, whole foods lifestyle. Just cook some brown rice up. Start eating brown rice. Whenever you sit down to have a meal, have brown rice. It's your whole grain. It's your complex carbohydrate. It's what gives you energy, feeds and nurtures your body. Let me tell you a personal story. This is so interesting. So again, I've been teaching classes for 24 years. I was giving some health lectures at the local library here in Michigan, and it was a series of lectures I was giving about healthy whole foods. And I had these two wonderful ladies that attended almost every lecture. And in each lecture, whether the topic was healing foods from cancer, cooking for the springtime, how to stabilize your blood sugar level, all the lectures I was giving was about the benefits of healthy whole foods. Every single lecture, I said, the first thing I want you to do is just start eating brown rice. Well, these two lovely ladies sitting in the audience, they came to the lectures and they heard me say this. And then after a few months, one of the ladies said, "Can I give my testimony?" I said, "Absolutely." She said, I came here and I was really not believing you. I didn't know what to expect, but you kept saying, just eat brown rice. Just eat brown rice. She goes, and so, hey, I gave it a try. She goes, I had arthritis and I was having problems walking. I couldn't even walk up the stairs. I was in so much pain. She goes, I didn't do anything else. I just ate brown rice. She goes, it's been like 8 weeks for me now. Not only am I walking up the stairs, I can literally run up the stairs. She said, I cannot believe what a huge difference it makes just from eating brown rice. I was so thrilled. I was so happy that somebody had experienced such positive results just from eating brown rice. So these two lovely ladies that came to my lecture, they went ahead and started to do some of the other healthy whole food suggestions that I had for them. And I'm happy to report that last time I talked to them, they were both headed in this great direction of feeling better, having more energy, and basically really enjoying the lifestyle that they were living now, eating healthy whole foods. So that's my little personal story there for you. I hope you get a chance to start cooking your brown rice. Have brown rice in your refrigerator all the time so it's easy and you can start enjoying it. Check out my website, macroval.com, and please watch all the other videos that I'm creating. And thank you so much for joining me. Remember, your journey to eating healthy begins with one small step. Let's make that small step eating brown rice.